This is a quick tutorial on mass combat. So in mass combat, the battle sequence is number one, all the PCs and the commanders of the two opposing forces determine their risk assessment level. Now the higher risk you take, the more heroic the action you perform. However, the greater chance you have of getting hurt. Significant actions is if a PC wants to do something specific, attack a specific thing or something like that. That would go back into normal combat instead of the actual mass combat. Then each side will choose a battle strategy, each commander. They can attack, defend, retreat, or do a raid or a skirmish. Then they do their actual roll, the battle strategy roll, where you roll a contest of strategy skills between the commanders of the two enemy forces. After that, you generate the misfortunes of war. And that will determine if you took damage or not. So let's do a quick example. I have a skirmish here between these two ships, the larger ship and the smaller ship. So I'm going to start with the larger ship here. They are attacking that smaller ship. Now the commander of the large ship, I'm going to do risk taken, is being very cautious. He's just going to stand on the bridge. He's going to stand right over here and not get into combat, taking no risk, sending his troops in. Now he has a skill above 80 that applies to the combat. It could be sailing, it could be leadership, it could be a weapon, whatever. He is the commander of the unit. He is not second in command. His troops are not fanatical or impetuous. But he is the hero of that side. He is a hero unit, so he's going to get a bonus for that. And so if you look in the chat, it says he has to roll under a 6 to do something truly heroic, and he didn't even get close. So you wouldn't expect the guy standing on the bridge to do anything heroic. Now the enemy ship, his commander, the captain, because he's outnumbered, is going to take a much higher risk rating. He needs to do something heroic to rally his men and to defeat the enemy. So he's taking a very high risk. He does have a skill above 80. He is the commander, but he is not a hero unit. He's just the commander. He's the captain of the other ship. So he has to roll under 11, and he did. He rolled a 9. So his side was able to do something truly heroic. Maybe a couple of his men were able to swing over to the bridge and attack the captain directly, or the crew on the quarterdeck over here, somewhere in here. We'll see how it goes. So now it's time for mass combat. So the bigger ship is going to take theirs. Now they have an outnumbering bonus of 2 to 1. They have more troops. They are going to attack with a normal attack. And because they're attacking, they're not defending, they're not retreating, and they're not doing a raid or skirmish, they're attacking. And so if you look over here in the chat, you'll see that because I outnumber them 2 to 1, I get a +5 bonus to my strategy roll. Now I roll for the smaller ship. Now he does not have an outnumbering bonus. He is not attacking, he is instead defending. Now he's going to do a normal defense. No retreat. And it shows here in the chat that he, for normal defense, gets a +5 to his strategy roll. He would also get to add in his defensive bonus, but unfortunately this smaller ship does not have a defensive bonus. So both sides get a +5 to their strategy roll, and now it's strategy roll time. So the larger ship, you find the leader, and he has a strategy skill of 85, and remember he had a modifier +5. He achieved a critical success. Very nice for him. The smaller ship, their strategy with a +5 modifier also for their defensive bonus, they achieved a marginal success, but it was half of 60, half of 65, so they achieved a significant success. So now we go to here, the casualty rate. We had a critical success versus a significant success. So that's a difference of 1 level. So 1 level. So the smaller ship who lost, rolled less, is going to take 15% casualties, and the larger ship took only 10%. But the larger ship also is going to get a +5 position bonus. They have managed to get a good position on the boat where they can attack better, forcing the other team into like a corner or something like that, where they can't make use of their numbers quite as effectively. So he will get a +5 on all those strategy bonus rolls until he loses that position bonus. All right, and now misfortunes of war. So the commander of the larger ship is going to roll this. Now he only took 10% casualty rate, but his risk level was -3. He didn't leave the bridge. So he has to roll over a 6 to avoid injury. He rolled a 12. He is unhurt. The captain of the smaller ship, who took 15% injury, 15% injury rate, had a risk assessment of 3. He took a chance. And he has to roll above a 6 to avoid injury, and he did. So he is fine. Neither side got hurt other than the casualty rate, and you would do the same thing, this misfortune of war, for all the PCs, and then you would go to the next round. And that's mass combat.